Hey everybody, Technical Wizard here, and here we have the Gateway Essential 450 computer. And apparently the motherboard does not work anymore because when you start it up, everything will come on as usual. Good hard drive. And when it pulls up to the Gateway logo, these white lines right here just start flashing. So I'm going to try blowing out some more dust. Graphics card, changing it, still didn't work. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put a new motherboard in it, wherever the heck I put it. Where the heck is it? Oh, there it is. This motherboard here is another Gateway E4200 motherboard, not the one from the Cherokee, but the one from Cherokee is a 650. This here is a 550, and yeah, basically a Gateway Essential. When we put it in, it's basically the same thing, so nothing will ever happen. Well, it looks like it anyway. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, guys. So here is the Gateway Essential computer. With the CPU taken out, it's 450 megahertz. Although I could do better, I have a 550, which is probably going to end up going in there. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and start unhooking this by unhooking the hard drive, power supply from the motherboard. It's kind of hard when there's a bazillion IDE cables in your way, isn't it? First, I'm going to unhook the power from motherboard, unhook fan. Oh man, this thing is nasty. Unhook CD. We're going to go ahead and stuff them in there so they don't get in our way. Unhook floppy. And unhook hard drive. And the original hard drive cable, which wherever I put it, was dead, so the hard drive would never come up. So I stole this IDE cable out of the Dell Optiflex GX1 that I threw in the bonfire because it did not work at all. And surprisingly, that IDE cable was good. So now start taking the PCI cards out, not including the graphics card, because it's not PCI, it just goes into the graphics slot. ATI Rage 128, it's a pretty good graphics card. It's hot. Take out the sound card, which it's pretty good too. Dial-up modem. And the Ethernet card, which it has some other port on it, which I don't know what it is. I'll go ahead and take out dial-up modem. It's pretty useless anyway, since nobody uses dial-up anymore. And here's the Ethernet card. It has this little port right here. I don't even know what it is, so if y'all could tell me, then that'd be great. So, I'll move these so y'all can actually see. And here's the motherboard we are going to take out. Go ahead and move this motherboard, make sure there's something that could prevent it from working. And there's nothing. Probably the BIOS is corrupted. I don't know how to get another BIOS update on it, so we're just going to swap the motherboard in. I'm not throwing this motherboard away, I'm just going to sit it on top. Whoops, there comes a screw. Okay. And the hard drive is a C8U4. It's a really good hard drive. It came out of the compact Presario 5441. And speaking of which, I saw another Presario like the 5441 at the junkyard today. And at the junkyard, sadly, they may get rid of that computer pile soon because they need more room, as they say. Okay, I thought I lost the screw for a minute. I just dropped it in the case. Okay. But yeah, guys, this computer here is almost the same thing as the E4200. But there is a few differences on the motherboard. Okay, and the board's out. Y'all can see how dusty and nasty and stuff it is. The only difference is that there should be only 4 PCI slots, but there's 5. This port would go right here. I don't know what it's called, but if y'all did, then just please tell me in the description below, because I don't. I mean, not in the description, the comments. Jeez. Yeah, show you the inside of the computer. There it is, all naked, because there's no motherboard. But, here's the E4200 motherboard that I'm putting in. 4 PCI slots, 2 of those, 5 PCI slots. So there are some differences, but either way, they're still pretty good. So I'm gonna get me a drink real quick because I am burning up and thirsty. Well, that was refreshing. Now let's finish putting the essential back together. Here is the new motherboard. It'll all fit. So let's go ahead and put this in. Move these dumb wires out of the way. Move you. Okay. Kind of hard when there's the world in the way. Okay. Make sure there's no wires under the motherboard. So we can go ahead and start screwing her back in. And just to say, these computers are super rare, so this is pretty much the only reason I'm fixing it. And if it wasn't this rare, then it would just be a parts unit for in case the E4200 broke. Oops. I may try and put Windows 98 on here because the only reason it's got XP is because 98 does not like this machine. Ooh, it's hot. I know I've said this like 5 times, but it's burning up in here where I'm at. Okay. Now, yeah, hang on a second. This card would go right here, which I think it does. So, just going to make sure everything will fit a-okay. Okay, everything will fit, so we're going to go ahead and plug everything back in. Okay, this is kind of hard because I didn't take nothing out except for the motherboard and the PCI cards. Okay. power switch. Okay, that's in. Okay, that was actually the floppy cable I was just messing with. I was stupid for that, but oh well. Let's go ahead and plug it back in. Okay, floppy's in. CD is in. Okay, the fan's in. Took me a little bit. Power supply is in. Let's go ahead and put the RAM back in. See how big this is. 256 megabytes. Because I don't really feel like spoiling this as much as the E4200, although the E4200 has its original specs. And I'm going to put the 550 processor in. Just because it goes with this board. Okay, this is kind of hard. Okay. Now I can screw the CPU in. Okay. That's nice and snug. Make sure again. Yeah. Everything will fit. Okay, that little noise is annoying me from the CRT monitor, so I'm just gonna go ahead and turn it off, which I just did. Yeah guys, this is nearly done. I'm really making y'all wait. Okay. That's in. Just go ahead and plug the CD cable into it. Okay, this is nearly done, guys, I promise. Just gotta put this back in. Okay. Alrighty. All of it's back together. ahead and hook it up and we can see it turn on. Well guys, I guess this unit works now. And funny thing off camera is when I tried it again, first time, I tried to turn it on, it did the same thing, like white lines flashing on the screen. And I realized something stupid. The motherboard wasn't bad, the RAM was. So I took the E4200 motherboard out and put the original one back in. So yeah, it's got the original motherboard. So there's the Survivor 2016 wallpaper. So yeah guys, guess that's about it. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. Bye.